everyone, my name is Elizaveta and today we will be talking about which is the easiest green card to get right now. I welcome you on WelcomeTech channel. On this channel we are sharing with you all the important information of relocating to the US, and today we will be talking about the easiest green card to get. I would say straight away that there are no easy ways to relocate to the US right now. Unfortunately, it's still a long process. It is still something that you will need to show a lot of achievements for that, but still there are green cards that are harder to get, there are green cards that are easier to get, there are green cards that more people can get, so this is why we will be talking about that today. So stay tuned. I think that we will be talking about the couple of green cards that come to mind. So the first one is EB1A, which is not an easy one, but for some people it will be easy. It's EB2 NAW and it's EB3. So let's talk about EB1 and EB3 first. Talking about the EB3 card, it is not an easy one because you will need to have an employer in the US, and you need to still prove if you're a manager, for example, of a company that has a head office in the US. But what's easy about that sometimes is that it's actually when you're sponsored by your employer, they usually take on all the responsibilities of getting a green card. So this is why for some people it's an easy way, but it's not of course a green card that is available to many people. So the second one is the EB1A. It is not an easy green card, but it is fast comparing to other ones with premium processing that costs $2,500. You will get your visa in 6 to 8 months approximately. And what's more important about that is that if you are a person who is a professional in a special field, right, in any field, if you are a person with kind of a developed public profile, it's very important for this visa, you can get this visa. You will not need to have an employer in the US, and I think that this is something that makes it easier, because if you have certain achievements in your field of talent, you will not need to have an employer in the US. But you need to still have some high-level achievements, and you need to have some proof of your public profile. And the third green card that I want to talk about today is, I think it's really the easiest one. It's EB2 NIW. And the thing about this green card is that it doesn't require an employer. It does not require a very high level of achievements. This is the green card that is made for people for regular people who usually have not such high achievements, but they have worked for more than 10 years and they have an education in their field of they're working at, and so on. These are the main points of EB2 NW visa. You will need to satisfy certain criteria, for example, having a high salary or having 10 or more years of experience in your field of expertise, having an education, and the higher your degree is, the better. But it's having some maybe publication, but it's not that important and necessary to have. And being able to provide recommendation letters from your previous employers too. Does not sound that difficult usually. And there are criteria which you cannot include, and you can include. There are 7 of them, and you need to choose any 3, which is quite liberal, so you can choose many. If you do not have some, you can choose other. And besides that, you will need to satisfy the national interest of the US, which sounds scary. I mean, national interest. What is that? It means that you can bring some economic value to the US, which can be providing. So, this is the thing, then you will need to explain why you do not need an employer to the US. For some people, this explanation may be that they are a very, very like specific professional, and this profession is very needed in the US. There is a shortage in it. Maybe that you are a very valuable professional and there is a shortage of these professions in the US. Maybe you were accepted by some government body and you have maybe recommendation letters from government bodies in your country, so that means that you are a very unique person. Maybe people like you are usually self-employed. For example, people from beauty sphere, they are usually self-employed, and this is also can be a proof of your talent, a proof of your national interest, because you do not need an employer, because you will not be employed, you will work on yourself. And this visa is also not restricted by the like the field of your specialty. There is a saying that people from STEM get this visa easier. STEM means science, technical, engineering, mathematics professions, right? But it's not always so. I know cases where consultants, like dentists, swimmers, and artists and bloggers and entrepreneurs got this EB2 and AW visa. And people from beauty sphere, like who do different types of makeup and so on, they are also able to get this visa. So I think this is one of the easiest green cards to get, but it's not that, of course, easy, because it takes a very long time to get it, because it is so popular among other people. So they started getting it and getting it and getting it. And at this point, there are no available slots for signing for the interview for this visa. But still, if you have time, you can go for EB2 and AW visa, and this is a great opportunity to get your US green card. And if you are interested in getting your US green card, please sign up for a free consultation with us. The contact information is down below. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will be happy to help you answer them. Thank you for watching and have a great day.